Typically when a city hosts like a major sporting event, the energy is, well, it's completely contained. You've got the stadium, the parking lot, maybe a few blocked off streets for tailgating.
Right. Yeah, it functions like a temporary isolated bubble, basically.
Exactly. But today is Friday, March 13th, 2026, and the engines are literally firing up right now at the Shanghai International Circuit for the F1 Chinese Grand Prix.
It is officially race weekend.
It is. So looking at our stack of sources for today's deep dive, our mission is to uncover how Shanghai is kind of weaponizing a single race weekend.
Weaponizing is a really good word for it, honestly.
Right. Like they are permanently accelerating their entire local tech and manufacturing economy. It's less like a standard Grand Prix, and it's more like this Super Bowl colliding with the World's Fair.
Yeah, the sheer volume of this year's event is what makes that comparison so accurate.
Yeah.
Let's start on the track. We have the sprint race and qualifying happening today and tomorrow, building up to Sunday's main event.
Right, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. But the real headline for 2026 is the massive overhaul in the technical regulations. Because of those updates, we're actually looking at an expanded grid this year, so 11 teams and 22 drivers.
Wait, okay, let's unpack this for a second, because an 11 team doesn't just, appear out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. What specifically in these new 2026 rules made it suddenly viable for another massive organization to jump into the fray?
Well, it really comes down to financial and technological relevance. The 2026 engine regulations shift the focus heavily toward increased electrical power and fully sustainable fuels, and that is paired with strict cost caps.
Oh, okay, so the R&D is more applicable.
Exactly. Suddenly, the development work teams do on the track is directly applicable to the consumer electric and hybrid vehicles being built right now. That direct pipeline makes the sport incredibly attractive to new automotive manufacturers.
That makes perfect logistical sense. And with 11 teams, plus, all the new engineers, battery technicians, VIPs, and corporate sponsors flooding the physical track literally can't contain the industry presence.
No, it can't. The infrastructure has to spill over, which is exactly why the local government stepped in. The Jiading district didn't just hang up some welcome banners.
Well, they went huge.
Yeah, they launched the 2026 Shanghai Auto Culture Festival to run concurrently with the race. Their slogan is Global Fans Pit Stop in Jiading. We are talking about a massive footprint here.
Yeah, 4 major sections encompassing like 30 different themed events, right?
Right, stretching from Jiading New City all the way to the Bund.
Okay, I'm looking at this list of events though, and I do have to push back a little bit.
Yeah.
You've got racing simulators, live bands, a checkered flag carnival with rare cars.
Sounds like a pretty fun weekend.
It does. Zhu Guanyu, the first Chinese F1 driver, was even at the Bund hanging out with fans. It sounds like a blast, but It also looks like a massive flashy tourist trap to sell team merchandise. How does a street party actually translate to hard manufacturing growth?
On the surface, it absolutely looks like a carnival. But under the hood, it operates as an open-air trade show disguised as a party. Think about the consumer interaction at those simulator booths and rare car displays.
Okay. Yeah, people are trying them out.
And while the public is busy with the live bands, the real action is happening in the VIP and corporate hospitality tents integrated right into these street festivals. That is where local Shanghai auto parts suppliers are sitting face-to-face with global F1 engineers.
And the international automakers.
Yep. They are using the hype of the weekend to ink supply chain deals and share advanced manufacturing techniques.
If you are listening to this and you're fascinated by business strategy, you really have to look at the playbook Shanghai is using here. They aren't just moving t-shirts or giving tourists a fun weekend.
Far from it.
Yeah, that they're taking the most advanced automotive technology in the world, bringing it to their city, and actively funneling that expertise down to their local suppliers.
They are entirely blurring the line between a sporting event and an industry summit. Fostering cooperation across the entire industry chain, educating the public, showcasing cutting-edge tech. It's all meticulously coordinated to cement Shanghai's automotive ecosystem globally.
Which brings us to a really fascinating, broader point. We started by talking about how most sporting events act as localized bubbles.
The classic stadium parking lot model. Yeah.
Right. But if an F1 race can be cleverly engineered to accelerate an entire city's tech and manufacturing ecosystem in a single weekend, what other massive fleeting global events are we currently underutilizing?
That is a great question.
If we stop treating these moments as just a localized Super Bowl and start treating them like a citywide World's Fair, what kind of permanent industry evolution could we trigger next?